Hey everybody, Gamer Reviews here. Welcome to my second discussion. Before I start this video off, I just want to say that I mean no offense to gamers in general, but this video, well, what I'm going to be talking about is just something that, well, this is a lesson. A lesson that nobody ever learns. But they keep doing it anyway, but, you know, it's the internet. It's the internet culture. People have a right to bitch and moan about shit. Well, like I said, I am very, very sick and tired of this shit, and this really needs to be said because I myself am so sick of this. And it all started this week. Well, where do I begin? Okay, I was watching Review Tech USA like I usually do when he uploads his videos, and I do agree with most of his points. But there was a video where a lot of people were giving flack to Jim Sterling while they were more like attacking him or some. I've been hearing that they've been like threatening him or something, or just getting angry at him, like very angry at him, sending all these death threats and stuff to him about not giving Zelda a perfect score. Like they gave him like a 7 out of 10, which a lot of people think that's bad. Okay, first of all, a 7 out of 10 means it's a good game, but it has its flaws. You fucking jackasses. Don't you get that right? If okay, the only way a game is bad if it's ranked at 5 out of 10 or lower. That's how bad it is. At 6, it's mediocre. 7, it's good, but it has flaws. Seriously, why is that not hard for you people to understand? Okay, the second of all, I was watching the well, I wasn't watching the live stream of the SW or the I think it's called the Southwest Cross Southwest panel 2017 is what it called. Sega attended this last year, and they attended it this year. And well, I've heard about it this week. They said they were going to be doing a reveal of more information on Sonic Mania and Sonic Project 2017, which we now learned is now called Sonic Forces. Now, I'm not going to talk about what I've heard of or what people seen because I already know you already know what you've seen through Sonic Mania. I mean, Flying Battery Zone, like, color me impressed. To be honest, it looks really, really good. I like the part though where they have Knuckles like just going through all those spinning platforms like it was nothing. They made it look easy, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm really talking about is mainly on Sonic Forces. When they showed off the gameplay footage, well, I only saw like about they only showed about like 40 seconds or so of the gameplay footage. And they already, I mean, beforehand they already gave information this was going to be a 2D and 3D Sonic-like game. And by the trailer that we've seen before they revealed the name, it was obvious it was going to be to the boost to win kind of gameplay. So I saw it, yeah, a little bit of footage. I mean, and then I was on Nintendo Life, like I usually do, because sometimes I go there to check out news, but I also check out my Nintendo news. That's usually my main source of news is my Nintendo news for like Nintendo news, and then like my main source of Sonic news is either the TSSZ news or the Sonic Stadium. And like I said, a lot of people were impressed with Mania, and then a lot of I see that a lot of people weren't impressed by by 2017, and yeah, here's where this really kind of ticked me off. This kind of actually offended me. I mean, I mean, honestly, like I said, I'm not a Sonic fanboy. I mean, I know that's what people are going to think about me. It's like, oh, look at him. He's complaining about this because he's a Sonic fanboy. No, it's not true. I'm not a Sonic fanboy. I used to be as a kid. I mean, I'm still a fan of Sonic, but I am a Sonic fan in my heart, yes, but I am also a gamer too. I like all video games, all video game characters, all types of game genres. Well, not all types of game genres. There's some I don't like, but yeah, in my own heart, I'm a gamer. I'm a fan of video games, not just Sonic. Nick, so don't take this the wrong way, but when I was looking at the comments section on my Nintendo Life, I was just displeased on the reactions that people had. I mean, I know it's their opinions, and I know that people are entitled to them, but Jesus Christ, people. They only showed you 40 fucking seconds of motherfucking gameplay, and your guys are already saying that it's shit. What the hell? just what the hell? Okay, I get that Lost World and Rise of Lyric were not that good. I mean, I thought Sonic Lost World was okay. They strayed away from what they did from Generations and Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, and Sonic Unleashed defined what Sonic was as a 3D platformer. And you guys assume that this is not the way Sonic should be. No, guys, listen and listen good. That Sega found out that this. Okay, let me start over. I'm just so upset right now at this, but just hear me out. Okay, Sonic Unleashed, when it first came out, it was praised for the day stages because it was good. The developers liked not the developers, but the gamers liked it. The game reviewers liked it. What they didn't like was the Werehog. So you know what they did? The next game came by with Sonic Colors. They made it that way. The only problem is it was just too much 2D section into it. Sonic Generations came out with the whole Sonic Unleashed formula, and you know what? It worked. It really worked. I played it myself. It worked. It was perfection. It balanced out the 3D and the 2D sections. I saw more 3D than it was 2D. And it was great. Now when it came to Lost World, they strayed away from that. They wanted to make it somewhat of a different experience. And you know it in a way it kind of worked, and it kind of didn't. And now they're going back to the Mania not the Mania, hold on. I'm just really upset right now. Like, they're going back to the whole boost gameplay, or the 3D gameplay that was established in Sonic Unleashed. And you people are upset about it. People, you guys are not the developers. Sonic Team is. They can develop a game however they want to develop it, as long as they make it fucking good. Okay? This was only 40 seconds of gameplay. This is the thing okay, what I'm trying to say is, you don't judge a goddamn game based off of 40-second in gameplay footage, even before it's released. And don't give me that shit about, oh, because The Lost World and Rise of Lyric was so bad, and then don't give me that Sonic 06 crap either. People, that was 10 fucking years ago. Let it go, okay? It was bad, it was freaking bad, yes, it was bad, but it's not so bad that you can hate on it forever. It's not like Superman 64 bad. That game is fucking worse. All the LJN games put together are much fucking worse than Sonic 06, you fucking jackasses. I cannot believe this shit. Ugh. You have to let this go, okay? 10 years ago, now it's 11 years ago, actually. The game has been made, was in the past, Sega, the reason why Sega games were so bad was because they were rushed, okay? They were rushed. They didn't get the care, the time they needed to be fully perfected. That's what led to these games being bad. That's what leads to all games being bad. Now developers actually see that more time needs to be put into these games in order to perfect them. Games take longer than they used to back in the 16-bit era. You could make a game within about, I don't know, maybe a few months. I mean, hell, Zelda Majora's Mask only had like 1 year of development time. But you know how they did it? All they did was just make new art. They just shortcut it, reused some assets. I mean, that's probably what they did, I'm assuming. Or they probably made it all on their own. They probably started it over and probably just got it done within a year. And you know what? They still made it great. But this is the modern time. Modern time games take about, I don't know, 4 to 5 years to develop, maybe 6, given time. It all depends. Games get expensive. Games take a lot more time to make. You people see what I'm saying, right? And Sega knows this now. They know this now. I mean, this was after Rise of Lyric, even after Sega downsized. And even after they bought Atlas, they realized that games take more time to make. That's why they delay their games now. And it started when they were developing a Project Mirai, Hatsune Miku Project Mirai. It was going to be set to release in March. I mean, no, not March. It was in May. Yeah, in May, but they delayed it until the fall. And you know what? It was worth it. Because at least they got the game finished. Hell, even Sega, before the game even released, they even issued an apology. Well, the new Sega CEO of Japan issued an apology to people admitting that they fucked up. And you know what? I give them respect for that. You know why? Because they came out, they admitted they were wrong, and they're conceding, and now they're actually doing what they said they were doing, and they're trying to do their best to put in some quality games by delaying it. They want to make sure it looks good. They did it with like I said, did it with Hatsune Miku, and they did it with Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric. No, not Rise of Lyric. Fire and Ice, not Rise of Lyric. Sorry, I'm getting those confused. Okay, yeah, they did it with Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, and they did it with Mario and Sonic at the 2016 Olympic Games. Yet it didn't stop them from getting bad scores, which is fucking stupid. But you know what? This is why I hate game review sites, because of this. Look, all I'm saying is Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces both had pretty much good times for them to get developed. After hearing Sonic Mania is getting delayed, that's pretty good. And Sonic Forces, I mean, that game has been in development for like probably ever since after Lost World, maybe even after Generations. Who knows? And it seems like they're combining both their teams, the one team who made Colors in Lost World, with the teams who made Unleashed and Generations, combining them together to make this game, and they're making it one heck of a great game. But it's not going to be so great if you guys are just going to judge the damn game based on just 40 minutes of gameplay. I mean, I understand how you guys must feel about this, but you don't have to be babies about it. Come on now. Now, you guys on the internet, probably some of you, are more mature than this. If you don't like the gameplay, then you don't have to play it. That's all you have to do. I know people like you guys find things to hate. You're not the only one. I'm guilty of that too. Like I said before, an example, when they came out with Donkey Kong Country Returns, I was fucking pissed as shit. You know why? Because they changed everything that made the original game great. They didn't capture the spirit of the original Donkey Kong Country games. I couldn't play as fucking Diddy Kong. I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't play as Diddy Kong. The game didn't have Kremlings. The final boss was ripped off as hell. I mean, an Andross wannabe, really. And then when they came out with Tropical Freeze, I had the exact same reaction. I didn't fucking like it, and I knew they would pull the same bullshit. That's why I didn't get Tropical Freeze, because Country's Returns really pissed me off to a T. But you know what? That's just from my perspective. Yeah. But that's okay. I mean, it's not a. You people get what I'm saying, right? Like I said, I understand how you guys feel, and I was wrong to do that. But I did it anyway. That was my fault. But honestly, people just do as yeah, never mind. Like I said, I was upset, so. But I still played it. I tried it out. I didn't like it. The same with Tropical Freeze. I played it. I still didn't like it because it wasn't to my liking. If you people find that you don't like the formula, fine. But seriously, you guys don't even know what the game is going to be about yet. And you guys are just judging it based off the one gameplay that they showed off. People. Why do you do shit like this? Why do you find things to hate? If you guys are bored, you guys are angry, go outside, take a little walk. Why don't you read a fucking book once in a while? Or hell, watch a movie or something. Express yourself. Go do artwork. I've seen a lot of people on DeviantArt express themselves through artwork when it comes to disappointment in games and stuff. I mean, example. There was this one guy who actually made a Photoshop. I think he kind of photoshopped it or Microsoft painted it when Sakurai mentioned King K. Rool being an appearance as a costume. Some guy made a funny picture with some guy in the King K. Rool costume, and then had the picture of the Donkey Kong Country cartoon K. Rool being like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, that was funny. I mean, yeah, people, express yourselves that way. You know, that's one way to do it, or at least do what I'm doing. Just talk it out. You know? Look, again, I apologize. But that's all I have to say. People, these are just games. Calm the fuck down. Okay? Don't judge it yet until it's released. Or wait until the review sites review it, if you want to do that. Okay? With that said, I'm all intrigued by what Sonic Forces has to offer. And I'm very, very impressed with Sonic Mania. Alright, I feel better now, so... And again, like I said, I apologize to all the gamers out there. This isn't for you. This is just for the whiners and the dumbasses. So, anyway, this is Gamer Review saying I will see you all next game.